Yo,
Bam.
what's up, man? It's your boy 45 back with another edition of the Hot Seat. I'm here with a special guest. She go by the name of Leona Red. You probably seen her on Instagram, posting thirst trap pics and videos. You might have seen her on Facebook posting thirst trap pics and videos. Say what's up to everybody.
Hi guys, it's Leona Red. What's up?
So, how did you get the name Leona Red? Where did that come from?
I was just thinking about it one night. My manager was like, "Hey, just think of something." I'm like, "Okay." So I was thinking of all types of things, but everything you think about is like taken. So I was like, Leona, and that is my grandmother's name, my Lola from the Philippines. And I was like, you know what? I want her to be proud about something. So I'm gonna just go with Leona, and Red just came because it sounded sexy with it, and I was like Leona Red, and then it just went well. And that's how it happened.
All right. Well, I appreciate your patience, Leona Red. I know we had some technical difficulties earlier, and but I appreciate you sticking with me. So let's see here. Now you mentioned your grandmother's from the Philippines. So are you half Filipino or?
Yes, I am. I'm half Filipina, half German. Um, and I was pretty much born in the Philippines. And that's when my dad came here because we were poor. And he came here to the States, to live that American dream. But before he did that, he had to make sure that he had the money to just transport us back over here, which was when I turned 3 years old, when he had enough money to bring us back over here. And that's how it all happened.
Now, do people mistake your ethnicity for like being Hispanic or Latina?
All the time. I mean, what did you think? Like, right? I mean, all the time. Even now, I have so many Hispanic fans that just tell me, hey, hola. Or not even, hey, like, hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm like, ay, hola. And I just, go with the flow.
Now, do you speak your language, like your home language?
I don't speak Tagalog. I know a little bit of Tagalog. I know a few words, um, like maganda, which is beautiful, malikut, which is like bad kid. I know a few words that I'd hear my mom say here and there when I was a kid that I'd still remember. Sandale, which is wait. So I know a few words.
Okay. Now, do you think people like get it because you're curvy? You're a very curvy woman. So, is that
Oh,
what's
thank
like?
you.
Was that what does that what like misleads them to think that you're the other ethnicity other than Filipino?
No, I think it's just my face, my skin tone. I have dark hair, a little bit of my facial features. And then when I tell them I'm Asian, I'm half Asian, then they're like, "Oh, I see it in your eyes." I'm like, "Mm-hmm." But I don't know. It could be a little bit of my physique as well. I'm not sure, but I feel like it's definitely more of like just the facial features. And I'm from A Leaf too, so I speak a little bit
Oh, you
more
from that
hood. So
SWAT?
it's like,
You
yeah,
from
I
that? You
am
from
from
that
SWAT.
SWAT?
I'm from
Okay.
SWAT. That's right. So that's why they was like, "Oh, you just Hispanic. You just straight Hispanic. You just chola right there over there." Nah, what you? Hold up, And then I gotta correct them real quick. Like, no, 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 don't get me wrong.
Okay. So, hey, so what high school did you go to then? Since you're from the SWAT.
I went to Hastings.
Okay. Class of what? Tell your age.
2014. I am not shy to tell my
Oh, you a
age.
baby.
I am not a baby. Well, a little bit. I guess I'm okay with being a baby.
I mean, I'm 37, so I mean, you younger than me.
That's not bad at all. That's not too far for me.
Okay. I
Okay.
see. All right, so let's talk. So let's see here. So now, did you always want to be in the entertainment business as far as just hosting and just being modeling and things like that? Was something always some of your aspirations, or did you have other like aspirations that you wanted to accomplish or wanted to do?
Well, I still remember when I was in elementary school and I answered a question and it asked me who I wanted to be when I grew up, and I wanted to be a pop star. I just didn't think it could actually happen. So I kind of just started thinking realistically what I could do, and I didn't think I'd be in the entertainment business, even though I would always mess around with my friends, go to the mall. I would dress up like a dude sometimes just to like for laughs, dress up crazy, go up to random people and tell them, "Hey, I know you," and I would just say all these funny things. and I would make up like skits and write them. I would even sing, I would do dances. Yeah, I did all that, but I just didn't know, I just didn't know how to use it, so I felt like it was useless.
Got you.
So,
So, okay, go ahead. I
mhm.
didn't mean to cut you. No, I was going to ask you. So, um, you want to be a pop star? What did you? Can you sing, or did you? Are you like one of everybody else? You have that shower voice.
I think I did have a shower voice, but I sang so much. I feel like I'm really good at it.
Yeah,
Well,
let's hear
I
something.
think
Let me hear
I think
something.
of it.
Let me hear something.
No,
What you got?
I can't. I
What you
honestly get
mean?
really shy. No,
What
I
you
can't.
not shy. You not shy. I seen you on.
I am.
I seen your pictures on Instagram. You not shy. Ain't nothing
I am
about them.
so shy.
Ain't nothing about them Instagram pictures of shy. Nothing. You can't. We can't get a little. We can't get a little couple bars or something. A little harmony.
I don't know, because I know I'll start messing up as soon as it. Because I haven't even brought out. Okay, so I haven't even was gonna say this, but maybe I was thinking about. I really wanted to start doing music and start putting that out as well. So like that's what I really want to look forward to and start, or like really getting comfortable. I just don't know if I could do it right now. I'll
Who
probably
would your
start
style?
cracking.
Who would you mimic your style after? Who would you? Who would be some of your influences as far as like your singing? What type of music would you make?
Um, that's kind of hard. I like a little bit of Anne Marie. I don't know if you know her.
Come on now, don't play with me.
You know Anne Marie?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my girl. So, I like how she's very like sensual and sexual, but I also want to add a little bit like a rap as well. I kind of want to do a little pop, little rap here, kind of just hip hop, just mix it all together, just really like, cause I
gumbo. You
like to
like so
mix
like a
it up.
gumbo, like a gumbo.
Yeah.
I
Uh
got you.
huh.
I got you. I'm
I
with
make
you.
that whole. Oh yeah, I want all types of beats, not just gonna be that whole one flat rhythm. It's gonna be lit. Yeah, it's gonna be like you just gonna want to listen to the whole song. That's what I want to do, but of course, baby steps, baby steps.
Okay, so how did you get into modeling? Like, was that did you kind of like just stumble into that, or was that something like you know what, man, I look cute too. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Just went out and just did it one day.
The modeling, honestly, I think it was God because there's this one time I
God
was
told you
just
to hold
like,
on, time out, time out. Flat, hold on.
hmm
So God told you to put on the thong and get on Instagram.
no, 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 no. But
That wasn't Jesus.
God, I wouldn't even say put the thong on, but He was telling me to embrace myself. Uh-huh. No, he was telling me to embrace it because a lot of people feel that they can't, express themselves. They have to hold back because there's this whole type of facade of what, you should be, what women
Got
should
you.
be like.
Okay.
And just because I ain't no Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, this and that, and I'm putting it out there, that don't mean I don't have a goal. That don't mean I have other things that I'm definitely striving for. And just because, I'm just fortunately just beautiful enough to put that thong on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna embrace it,
Well,
whatever God gave
I'm not
me, and I
mad
know,
at it.
what I'm saying.
I'm not mad at it at all. I think I speak for all men when we say keep putting the thong on. You keep doing your thing. Don't ever stop posting thirst trap pictures on social media. We
I
need
will
that.
never, never.
You my daily motivation. I go to your page daily to give my morning motivation.
Oh my God, thank you. Every morning, huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes you
Start the
want
day
to
out.
wake up in the morning.
Hey man, I wake up, thank God for another day of life, and I get on the gram and I see let's see what thirst trap she posts today.
Mm-hmm.
What she post last night? Let's take a look and see what's going on. Now, besides just looking cute in the thong and all that good stuff, you also do a lot of motivational stuff. Like, talk a little bit about that. Like, where does that motivational side of you come from?
The motivational side, it's for myself really, and I just hope for other people to also just be able to take it for themselves because I'm not really even good at taking my own advice. I mean, who is, right? But being able to express it to people who just need somebody to hear from and to actually feel through the lens like maybe they actually care, and I actually do. So, and when they tell me, that really made me feel better, it makes me feel good and it gives me that purpose, to keep going and to do it again because, I'm not happy all the time, but when I share it and other people share that happiness with me, it's just that much more powerful.
I got you. Now, Can you think of a time where like one of your followers or fans, however you want to call them, label them, like reached out to you and they told you about something that you may have said to them that uplifted them or helped them get through a tough time? Do you have any of those experiences you could share?
I did have this guy tell me he loved watching. It was right before my Facebook shut down for the first one. I can't remember, but he made me feel really happy. I couldn't find out who he was, but he was telling me he felt really motivated. He was in a dark place, and for him to reach out, he actually put it out on the comments where everyone could see on one of my, you know how I put them thirst traps, you know what I'm saying? But that's another way
Mhm.
you could reach me. So, because I be looking, I'm like, okay, who looking at this today? Okay, you right there. So he was saying some stuff, and he was like, and I love it. And I was look at those, and I responded back to him. But he was just, he was more expressive because I want my fans to be more expressive with me because you shouldn't be shy of how you feel inside or if you're in a dark place because we all are and will be at a moment's time all the time in a dark place, but the sun will shine again. You know.
Got you. I definitely always wanted to ask you that question because you do say a lot of good stuff, uplifting things on the internet, and I do people respond back to it, and they definitely gravitate towards your words. Now, so what about acting? Because I see some of your skits. You do some pretty funny skits. Is that something that you want to pursue full time as well? Besides music, is acting as far as like being in movies or just doing skits or whatever the case may be?
Hell yes. I want to be in a horror film. I want to be in a comedy. I want to be in action. I want to do all of them. I want to do all my stunts. I'm going to do all my stunts. Like,
Are you
shoot.
serious? Really?
For real, I want to just maybe not all of them because depends. I don't know if I would jump through any, hoops of fire and nothing like that. But I might, I want to do my own stunts though. I want to, it's just I've always wanted to do it. It's super cool because especially when like Jackie Chan and all them people fighting, I want to.
All right. So
Hmm.
you gonna get mad at me, but
Why?
I'm gonna test your history of horror films. Name me one horror film
No.
that the actress that was top heavy survived. Name me one horror
Oh.
film where the actress that was top heavy survived. I'll wait.
Scooby Doo.
Stop playing. Now we like everybody knows the voluptuous, top heavy young lady always dies. She
Oh,
first the
oh,
black person dies, right? So
no.
whoever the Negro is, they go first, and then it's the top heavy chick. She up out of there quick ASAP.
No, man. There's this one movie that did have a blue-eyed, top-heavy, curvy girl. She was the main actress though, and she stayed alive. I forgot what it was, but she actually found out she was part of the crazy family. And you know what
So
I'm
she
talking
was
about?
a
I don't know if you
killer.
remember.
So she was a killer.
Well, she didn't kill people before, so she didn't become a killer until the end. So she was normal.
But it was in her bloodline, right?
I mean, I don't know. Look, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I don't
All
know. I
right.
have to think about
See, you got to think about it, right? I made you think. All right. So here we go. Now, what would be your dream role? Like, what would be like? You know what? This is like your dream role. What would it be and why?
that. My dream role, I mean, the first thing I thought of was also I want to do voice actors for anime films. So my dream would be, Naruto or like Bleach or anything like that that was on Cartoon Network, very like popular.
I want to say that's anime, right?
Yes, that's anime.
Yeah.
So I want to be in one of those top voice actresses for those films that goes out throughout the whole country. Everyone is just so engulfed in just the show, just the animation, just the whole story, the plot, the crazy action film, just my story that I built. That to me is my whole dream because I'm gonna build a story that everybody will fall in love with, and I'm gonna be a voice actress in that story. So that lead role, it's gonna be inspiring, motivating, and it's gonna take over the world. That's how I feel.
Okay. Now, if you could do a comedy, what type of comedy would you want to do? Like, is it like a Friday or all about the Benjamins type, or
Probably about Friday. That would be funny.
like a Friday?
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, because I mean, I want to be stupid, and then I don't know. I would do something like that. Kind of be around people who, I would say just the average person, out there.
Okay, all right. So, have you got any opportunities so far with acting besides the scripts, or you haven't really put yourself out there like that to even want to like tap into that right now, or you just waiting?
I mean, I'm trying to see where I'm going. Going where now I am with Miko TV as I am signed with them now. I'm just trying to see where that goes. I see a long, forever partnership with them. They're amazing. They take care of me, and I just feel that we're gonna go through a lot of things together. That's just how I see us right now. I don't know. I don't have any other opportunities besides what they've already given me, and it's been amazing. Have I searched for my own? No, I'm really leaving it up to my manager who knows the best for me, and he just goes out there and works hard to scout them out for me. So,
Now,
especially since the pause of the coronavirus, we're going to be working really hard after this.
all right. Now you did mention Miko TV. Shout out to Miko. What I want to ask you is this: How did you meet Miko? Like, what was that? What was that first conversation like of meeting Miko? How did you find him, or did you already know who he was as far as his presence on
No.
the internet? Okay.
Oh, no. I was, um, before I met him, I was in a crisis where I just, I started getting my own home, my own car. I was trying so hard to do everything on my own. Um, that I was trying to do real estate. I was doing that for a year. It just wasn't working out for me. I was finding myself trying to do like two, three jobs, like trying to do Uber,
Dang.
while I'm trying to selling homes, trying then doing hosting at a restaurant. And I just needed more. And but as I was doing it, before I was like, man, you know how you just don't want to take no jobs, especially if they pay like low wage, like $7. The hell no, I'm too grown for, like, I'm past high school now. I gotta get paid real good money now. I'm trying to get my
Right.
own house, all that.
You need the nails done, hair did, everything did. I got you.
Exactly. So I was trying it out, but I was like, you know what, Jesus, I need to find any type of job where I just need to accept any job that you bless me with, that I find that's, you know what, this is great. I have this opportunity. Let me take it. So I was just taking any job. And then finally I found one job, where I met a friend, and we were doing like waitressing, and she knew him, but she didn't talk to me about him till way later on. We just became close, and I was getting referrals out of people every time I went to a different job. There was somebody else trying to tell me, hey, why don't you work here, you're too good for this place, let me tell you this place. All right, I was just looking for the best next opportunity. And that's when my homegirl hit me up, and she was like, try this dude out. I think I don't know what you're going to do, but he'll give you something. He'll help you out. So I was like, you know what? Cool. And then I went over there. We didn't expect anything from each other, but just that we were going to help each other's business. Just a little bit, like, oh, she'll probably just do this. And I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh, I'm just going to do this. It's probably going to be a part-time, quick job. And we met each other and we talked about it and we clicked, and he was like, man, and he just started throwing me out there because, I was like, I was hungry, you know what I'm saying? And he was saying a lot of things that found sound really interesting to me. Like, he was like, we do skits, we do a lot of modeling, we do this, we travel, blah blah. So I was like, okay, well, shit, I want to try and do this too. Let me show you where to go. And he's Miko. He ain't afraid to put you out in the wolves. So he was like, okay. As soon as I opened my mouth, he was like, okay, let me put you out there. And he put me out there. And I was just interviewing people on like my first day out with them.
Do you remember the first
It
person you interviewed?
uh we were out there in the vintage. I don't remember who, but let me see. It was probably a woman, because the guys were kind of shy, but the woman, I think we were, no, it was a man, because we were talking about trafficking. We were talking about like Houston traffic though, but like, but
Oh, okay. I
so I
thought
was
you
telling
meant
him,
human trafficking. I was like,
yeah, no,
whoa, okay. That just
That's
took a
what
turn.
I got confused. Exactly, because I was telling him about that. I was like, trafficking. He was like, no, the Houston traffic. I still remember. But we told him about that, and he was like, yeah. So I was like, so what do I say? He was like, just say, well, the Houston trafficking. How do you feel about this? And I just said it. I was so raw, like it was just not good at all. But I was trying, and he was just like, the fact that you did it in front of camera, blah blah blah, and you weren't afraid to describe somebody. Like ever since then, he just started using me more, seeing what I had, what I got, and I was just taking the challenges, and we started just growing, bonding from there. And I just see more now in the company. I see more now like longevity, a hard bond to really make shit happen.
Got you. Okay. All right. So now let's see here. So we talked a little bit about where you from, background. You from the SWAT, this and that and the third, motivational speaker.
Hmm.
Let's talk about relationships. Does Leona Red single and mingling?
I am not doing anything at this moment where I want to mingle with other people right now. That is more of a private question, I'd say. I'm more just doing me, just
You
doing me,
focus. You
Yes,
focus on.
I'm
Oh, got you.
focused.
Got you. Okay. So fellas out
Amen.
there, don't slide in her DMs. If you're trying to shoot your shot, it's not gonna work. She gonna block
I
it.
mean, you could try.
Oh, they
I
could try.
mean, but
Okay.
they could try. I mean, they do it anyway. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all gonna do it anyway. So I'm just saying y'all could try, but y'all gonna be a little disappointed. So just I love y'all anyway. Because I have a lot of love to share still to all my fans.
What's the funniest thing somebody's ever said in your DM?
Funny, I don't even know. Uh, I guess. Oh my god, I'm just thinking about all types of things. To be honest, I hear the same thing, and it still makes me laugh. Just people just saying, "I want to lick your feet."
Whoa.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's getting pretty deep. I mean, hey, I don't feel nothing for it now. I'm just like, okay, well, appreciate it. Appreciate you sharing that. So, I get a lot of interesting feedback from my fans, but I don't judge nobody. Everybody got their fetish.
Got you.
So I guess that's funny. I hear that all the time. Or some person was like, "Let me, please, put stomp on my head and let me, you know, uh, bow down to you." And I just like I love them, but I really, I just don't understand that. I don't know if that's a men thing where like they like the woman kind of aggressive and what I'm saying.
Man, I don't know, but I ain't in the feet. I don't know. I don't do the toes.
You sure?
Man, I'm positive. I
Have
don't
you
not.
seen my?
I don't suck toes. I do. I massage feet, but I don't suck toes.
You massage feet, but you don't touch toes.
I don't suck toes. I don't suck toes.
Mm, mm.
But I massage feet. I'm a.
I don't
You
suck
know what?
toes.
Hey, you my woman. You had a long day at work. I'll pour you a glass of wine, put on some music, and I give you a foot massage. I got you. But just to
Yes.
be out here just sucking toes, nah, I can't do that. I can't get with that program. Now, speaking of feet, I noticed that you do have an OnlyFans, right? So let's talk a bit. What made you say, you know what, I'm gonna get an OnlyFans. I'm gonna hop in there and do my thing. What made you want to do that? And is your content like the content we would expect in the OnlyFans, or is it something PG? Is it more PG-13 type of deal?
I wouldn't even know what to expect to my OnlyFans at this point. I mean, it's definitely going to be more exclusive. It's not going to be the same as what you see on my Facebook or my Instagram. I want to make it a little bit more, I guess, sensual as I already am. I'm just going to be a little bit more hardcore, I guess. It's no nudity. Sorry, boys. But I am definitely just I'm just definitely stepping it up a notch,
Being
and
more
it's
free,
just for my exactly in my
being more free,
subscribers.
expressing, being more free, express. I got you.
And
Expressing
these are
yourself.
people who are subscribing and who are just paying for these services. So I want to be able to take it more seriously too.
Okay, I got you. So what's next for Leona Red? What's next on the table for you? What you got going? I know we ain't in quarantine right now, but when this quarantine is over, what you got? What you got coming down the pike next?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I hope to still host a lot of events, a lot more festivals, probably do more interviews myself with like other celebrities. We'll see. I don't know. I have a lot of plans, a lot of things I really want to do, and I hope that you guys can be a part of. And I just want to be able to share that journey, but it's a lot of plans. I still want to be able to achieve a large amount of following on my Facebook, which is 100K. I'm still trying to bring up my Instagram, so it's all step by step. But I do plan to really make big moves. I was planning to in 2020. We don't know how long this lasts, but as soon as things start moving, I know that it's going to be a lot of big things happening, a lot of big moves, and I'm going to just keep updating you guys with that.
Well, we definitely at Top Down Magazine and Top Down Magazine TV. We want to support anything that you got going on, and we definitely look forward to like doing this again with you. Just building a working relationship with you because you're super dope, and I kind of know Miko TV a little bit, so yeah, I think we can work something out. Now,
Yes.
before I let you go, give me a top five artists, dead or alive.
Drake. I'm thinking about my girl, Selena Gomez. I want to say her, Rennie Rucci. I love her. Young Dolph and Kevin Gates.
Oh yeah, you a Kevin Gates fan?
I love Kevin Gates. Oh my God. I'm trying. I shouldn't love him too much, but I love him too much.
What about Kevin Gates you like?
I just love how he loves to learn. He's a man of knowledge. He's a man who wants to see his flaws, but he's also he's somebody who's also tries to be a motivational speaker. That's what I see because I followed him on Instagram, and he was on live, and he's always trying to speak the truth. He's always trying to speak some knowledge to people, and even though he was from a hard time, like he don't let that keep him from being the same. He's always trying to grow, and that's what you shouldn't be afraid of. You should not be afraid of growing and getting out of your comfort zone. That's what he's doing, and he's making a change, and he's making a difference. Even though he's playing around, I don't know if he's playing, but no girl like a guy who playing around. But I do have respect for him, a high level of respect for him.
When we get done recording, I got a funny story to tell you about Kevin Gates. But
Oh.
let's see here. So go ahead and give out your social media, everybody, so they can know where to follow you, how to look for you, what's coming next. You know what I'm saying? So they can get a look at them thirst trap pics and all that other good stuff you got going on.
Yes, thank you, Top Down Magazine. It's been so amazing. Please, guys, follow me on Instagram, Leona Red page, my Facebook as well, Leona Red, online, and obviously my online fans page. Just keep watching me up, see all these interviews, check it out. Love you guys so much.
And this is your boy File, another edition of Hot Seat. You can follow us anything Top Down Magazine all across all platforms. Anything Top Down Magazine, anything Top Down Magazine TV, all other platforms as well. This is another edition of the Hot Seat. Yep.
Mwah.